Hello, super deformed collectors. I reviewed this ChoroQ Kodawari Evo7 a whiles back and swapped out the wheels. It's a pretty cool one. But I'm branching out in my collecting and stuff, you know. And so I got these Chibikkos, which are the smaller versions of them. So here we are. Just a scale reference here. Let's mix it up. Let's do this backwards today. Here's a CM's branded Evo7. So there's different scales of Evo7s, different deformation. Alrighty. Okay, let's get rid of these guys and just talk about these Chibikkos. So the Chibikkos still have spring motors. They're wind-up, toys. They'll drive off the display. And let's take a closer look at this guy. These are all bought loose, so no packaging or anything like that. And in fact, they look old. The chrome is actually falling off this thing, so that's too bad. Is there a date, I wonder? 2002, yeah, 20 years ago. And look at the tires on this. What's going on here? They're messed up. I don't know if someone glued these down to something before, or if it's just the residue coming out. Ooh, it's totally cracked. Oh, it's totally hard. That rubber tire is like almost hard plastic now, so that explains that. So, yeah, that's too bad. I'll have to swap them out with some other Chibikko tires. Totally rusted. The rear ones, yeah, they're pretty hard too. They're definitely not rubber. You can see I just shook chunks out of it, so that's unfortunate. Maybe I'll do a wheel swap later. So this one has a number 10 on it, not sure why, but it's nice that it tells you that it's an Evo7. It's number 5 in the series, and it's got some pretty cool looking taillights. It's not just a big block like that full scale one had. Separate wing here is good, and a whole lot of extra dust, so I apologize for that. Again, these are used. Let's see if a Q-tip will clean that off. Well, it helps. Alright, so the racing stripes are nice. They're carried across most of the body, and yet there's still some black paint up here for the rain gutters and the outline of the window molding. Some raised molded in window molding, door handles there, fuel filler, and then the Mitsubishi Diamond. Unfortunately, the grille texture looks weird. It looks like it's angled. It doesn't look horizontal, right? Maybe it's an illusion, but it's strange. I do think the headlights are actually clear. They're just dark, because I think this might be a painted piece of plastic. You can see the pick there, so the windshield is dark plastic. I don't think they're black. I don't know. It's hard to say. Anyways, a little texture up here and the little vent there, and you can see the spring motor through the windshield there. So really, it's just the wheels and the tires. I'm not liking those, but the rest of the model looks pretty good. All right. So this one is, I'm pretty sure, the livery of the Tommy Mäkinen, but they didn't have the actual rights to it. So this is supposed to say Tommy or Marlboro, but they just replaced it with Chibikko. Seems to be the same casting, and again, it looks like the grill is at an angle. Or maybe not. It might just be an illusion. Okay, number 1 looks good. Same wheels, but this time they're not chromed, so I guess that's just good. Now, interesting. It's still the same number, so they don't seem to distinguish between the liveries. They're just distinguishing between the casting, I'm guessing. Alright, so I'm not sure what other colors this came in. Printing up top. I guess it's all in all pretty good. Nothing spectacularly wrong with it. Must be part of the molding process. Did I see it on the last one? The last one doesn't have that problem with these little weird divots there. So interesting. Are these from the same era? No, this one says 2003 on the bottom. So a little bit later on. Interesting. Maybe there's 2 sets or something, or I don't know. I don't know how Chibikkos are sold. Okay. Alright, well, you already saw the comparisons, so simple reviews, guys. There's a small toys, so not much to talk about, but I do like the details. Just to bring this back again, I mean, why does this full-size ChoroQ just have plain red taillights? And this thing is from 2002, right? Same year as this one, but this one has much better graphics on the taillights, right? So that's a little weird to me. It's almost like this one might have better detail than the large one. Definitely easier to collect, but wheel swaps are a little more difficult because there aren't many aftermarket wheels that small. Unless it's like those expensive BNDS alloys, which I'm not willing to do for this toy. Alright, rambling on, so I appreciate you watching. I'll get some other more Chibikkos in sooner or later, so stay tuned. Thanks, bye.